starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy, Doris.
You're right, PA, and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city. And
getting ready for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. MP's got 5.
oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Left side Holiday. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Outside, Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Charlotte. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to MP. The 3 ball. Eason pulls it in.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And here's Shepard for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte.
Fuck this, man.
Ball left side. Back to MP. With 2 seconds left. And they pick up 2. He's got 7. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Charlotte on top, up 2. And we'll be back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Whitmore, Smith out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And it's Green missing.
Nigga, the fuck is this, my nigga?
Crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nurkic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Of course, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
Yeah, BA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
No good on that one. Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Landale, and Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Williams. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
The Hornets with a lead. Here's Mann. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Charlotte on D. Here's Thompson. Back to Smith. Outside, Green. From outside the arc.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Houston. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Back to Green. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Şengün. Checked in for Smith.
Nigga, fuck this game.